data, what it will be able to do prediction or act in a particular process. So all of these are fundamental to most smart manufacturing operations. So let's say you are a manufacturer doing F&B. You need to monitor the temperature, the pH, right, the chemical content using various sensors, right, and you connect all the sensors to the cloud. If you are manufacturing, you are semicon environment, right, you need to know open shot, right, on the chip itself using sensors, cameras, smart cameras. You need to know all the different processes, temperature, vibration, and so forth, right? So in IoT itself is much bigger than smart manufacturing. So I will actually break it up into the industrial segment. So that's where the smart manufacturing sits. You have the smart factory, smart grid, machine, smart city, smart cars, autonomous vehicle, and then you have the consumer side. So today we're going to focus more on the left side. So in a nutshell, IoT is not new, right? The term Internet of Things actually was coined by Sir Kevin Ashton in 1999, right? The term actually came out more close to 20 years ago, right? So basically IoT is a combination of existing technology, which is IT or ICT, and OT, which is operation technology, and you embed this to an object or a thing. So for example, let's say you have a smart factory, you have smart factory running on PCs, databases, ERP, then you intelligently put in sensors, right, to monitor your processes, and these sensors get connected back to your manufacturing experience systems. So what you get is you are combining the operation technology, which is generally used to monitor processes, monitor the changes, and act on those changes, right? In factories, you will have PLCs, RTUs, DCS to do it, right? But you put everything here connected together. So you also can remove a lot of the paperwork you needed. For example, I've seen applications in smart manufacturing where they are paperless, right? You have assets being tracked without people manually putting down the serial number, putting down the SKU number, things like that. All are being tracked using sensors, right? So with everything connected, everything going to either the cloud infrastructure, you can create a remote monitoring system. I mean, you can be anywhere in the world, you can know what's happening to your plant. Using the data, you can perform big data or use AI, do machine learning. You can predict failures into your machine, right? And you also can do energy savings, right? So you have sensors all across your whole infrastructure of your factory. These factories, maybe you have multiple factories. These factories are all connected together. So again, if you are a CEO or CIO, you have a fancy dashboard which showing again what is your downtime, uptime, and based on the parameters you calculate how much money you are making a day, or how much money you are losing, due to wastage and things like that. So that was the end result of IoT. So IoT is already here. I've seen a lot of figures. I think some figures going up. This figure is coming from Cisco. Cisco predicted about 50 billion objects. I've seen some figures going up to 200 billion objects. So I was at a Google Cloud event. They broke out into PCs, smartphones, and things. Right? Things actually probably double of the smartphones and the PCs out there. Right? So since today we are focusing on manufacturing. So manufacturing is by far one of the segments that's being affected a lot by the adoption of IoT. So these are some numbers coming from IDC, right? So IDC explained by, I think it was 2 years back, right? So about more than 200 billion in average spending. And the smart factory market based on IoT is growing at a CAGR of close to 10%, right? Between 2017 and 2022, right? You can see that, again, this is the one of the largest segments, right, for IoT growth. So again, I hope this works, right? I'm going to show a live demo of IoT. So I actually have an actual web page embedded. If you want, you can scan the QR code, go to the site. I have an IoT sensor over here, right? So basically, it will take 5 seconds to update. When I turn the knob, right, the thing just turns. So the data actually goes to the cloud directly, and I'm taking the real live data from the cloud. So again, there's some internet traffic. Let's see, you get the idea, right? So basically, it's a typical. I'm going to pass this around. Okay, typical end product of IoT. I also have another one which I'm going to pass around later. So people talk about smart factories. So what do you mean by a smart factory, right? So it doesn't mean that you have robots, you have automation. Your factory is technically an IoT or smart factory. You need to connect all those assets and work as a system, a single system. So nowadays, there's a lot of automation going around in factories, but most of them are not connected to each other. Right? For example, you have process A, B, C. So process A, we have vendors A's, machines and everything. Process B and things like that. It's getting a bit better, right? You have open connectivity like OPC, drivers, things like that to connect, but still a lot way to go. So for your factory to be defined as smart factory, it needs to be able to connect all the processes, all the data that you're able to collect. From the data, you can use it to optimize your processes, reduce wastage, improve yields, improve test times. What this gives you is a very transparent way to know what different departments are doing. So I've seen some applications where data is shared among the organization. Right? There are some instances where they do just-in-time manufacturing. Means that you have your ERP system that's connected to the retail system. Someone placed the order, that data gets sent automatically back to the factory to start producing products or units for that. Right? That was the end challenge. So everything is being very transparent. You can do a lot of proactive things like predictive maintenance. That means you don't shut down your factory unnecessarily to do maintenance. Right? You predict when it's going to fail, and